Hi everyone, I just thought I'd check in with you on this Saturday evening. You might be pleased to hear that I don't have a regulatory or legal update for you today. I think things have slowed down a little bit from the legislative change side of things. The government is now, quite rightly, very preoccupied with making sure that resources, supplies and staff are being provided for the NHS and other care organisations. So what I just wanted to do this evening was just check in with you really and see how you're getting on. A lot's happened in the last week. I think last weekend I posted a video suggesting that if you could take a step back, take a breather and just recap and see where you are at personally and where your property portfolio is at as well. So that's what I've been doing today. I've been in touch with all of the tenants who have been messaging me over the last days and weeks to say that they have been impacted by the current crisis. We have been providing an awful lot of information and support to our tenants, from, for example, helping people apply for universal credit. We're giving them links to government websites to assist them, including the Money Advice Centre, and we've got Citizens Advice. There's a charity Step Change which helps people in dire need and can direct people to food banks. We're also covering Warrington and Wigan, and the councils here offer hardship payments to people if they're eligible. So we've been helping all of our tenants across all of this, also explaining to them what the furlough scheme means and how that might work. Some of their employers are maybe small companies and still haven't quite got their heads around how this might work yet. So we've been helping support our tenants and reassuring them from that perspective. I'm really pleased to say that as of today, we're currently managing well over 100 tenancies, and I literally have 2 tenants who have just failed to pay their last rent payment. Before this whole crisis kicked off, we had 0 rent arrears across our portfolio for us and our landlords. Now these 2 tenants have been in touch with me and we've been in constant communication with them. They're both quite clear that they will need to repay this at some point, and have committed to a repayment plan as soon as we get more information from their employers as to when and how much they're going to be paid. So I just really wanted to check in with all of you and just see how your week has been, and just to give you some hints and tips. Maybe switch the news off for a bit, stop looking at social media, and just check in with your tenants and see where they're at and how they're getting on. The feedback I've had from all the guys I've been in touch with today has been overwhelmingly positive, and they really appreciate the fact that I'm taking the time to check in with them and to provide them with support and guidance at this time. So that's it from me. Hope you have a good weekend, and let's see what next week brings.